just a chain, even if I want to realize. 'Cause I've been sitting here, same old ways, taking off without the same mistake. Darling, will you go away? It won't be as simple for you.
Hey Mom, would you like to hear my motto for my pancakes? If it's not dripping, I can't enjoy it. Get your head off the gutter, I'm talking about pancakes. It's May. What is this? Hey Mom! Would you like to move to Dubai?
No.
I don't get it. Why is it May and there's like 2 inches of snow on the floor? I don't understand. We're supposed to be like in summer in like 2 weeks. You gotta love Mother Nature, huh? Anyways, hi people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys enjoyed my Charlie Chaplin like introduction because I didn't really talk for the first, 3 minutes of this video. When I get right out of bed in the morning, I'm not one to talk. So, like, that's pretty much the intro that I can get for you guys. I'm not a social bird in the morning. I like to get my day started and not talk to anybody and just get my work done right away. But good news, I'm done my day already. Like last week, I had one class today, got it done, and now I have leg day today, which is wonderful, so heavy squats. And yeah, since we're still prisoners to the system, I'm not really going to be going out anywhere because there's not really anything to do outside. And I still have a bunch of school because I finished school in 2 weeks. I'm done college in 2 weeks and then I move on to university. Amazing feeling. For you guys wondering what I actually do, like in school and stuff like that, well, like I said, I'm just finishing up college and I was in the criminology department. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I really enjoyed it and I've always liked it since a young kid. And now that I'm finishing up college and going into university, I'm going into, and I was admitted to, anthropology. So essentially what I'll be doing is bone analysis and learning about bones, which not a lot of people like to do. I've always loved it. So the whole goal behind that is that in the future I want to become kind of like a detective, where I go on like crime scenes and stuff and I analyze bones to determine a lot of things about the crimes and the crime scenes. So yeah, it's not something a lot of people like to do, but since I was a young kid, I watched Bones and I've fallen in love with the subject since then. So yeah, that's a brief overview of why I've sacrificed 19 years of my life in the school system and why I'm still pursuing it. Not a lot of people do, but I love it. Anyways, now that I'm done class and I have some food in my stomach and I'm carved up for a workout, we'll get right into a leg day. And the number one thing, because you guys probably saw the title of the video and you're like, okay, well this has nothing to do with a lean bulk, let's start now. The first thing I would recommend for a lean bulk, or really for anybody who's getting into the gym or looking to maximize their gains, is to get on a program. Now I don't mean some program that you bought from Joe Schmo for $10 and that he just threw a bunch of exercises together and said, here, use this. I'm talking about like a real program from a real coach or somebody knowledgeable. And how you know this isn't biased, I don't sell programs, so it's not for me. But the reason I say this is because the more that you're able to utilize a program, the more you're going to be able to use the benefits of the bulk. So you're going to be able to put on a lot more muscle mass using a proper program than just going to the gym, not knowing what to do and throwing together a workout on the spot. Right, you'll be able to see a lot more gains during your lean bulk with a proper structured program, using a lot more of linear progression, a lot more focus on specific movements, a lot more focus on using more weight progressively over the weeks that you're going to be doing the program, and you're just going to be able to see a lot more results from your bulk than just going and throwing together a workout. And I feel like programs are something that are not talked a lot about in the fitness industry and the benefits of them. You just see a lot of fitness influencers throwing together cookie cutter programs and selling them to a bunch of people, to the masses. But when you're actually following a structured program, there's a lot more benefits, and I feel like it's not something that's talked about enough. Programs are very good. It's very good to follow a program. You'll see a lot more results than, like I said, just going and doing random stuff in the gym. Anyways, that's enough about my ramble. Let's get into this leg day inspired by Jeff Nippard's power building program. Now do you like pina colada? Dry scoop to the brain. I need answers. What's harder than 3 sets of 6 on squats? This is like running half a marathon, and trust me, I've done it. This is harder.
Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, they'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, they'll be calling me royalty.
I'm alive, but I'm dead, but I'm alive. I think. That workout absolutely obliterated me. Legs hurt. Anyways, I can't let that stop me. I got things to do and people to go get, so we'll have a talk in the car about tip number 2 for bulking. Yeah? Let's do it. You want to know what I just realized? Like, I am the king of simps now. What happened to me? Like, I used to be a ladies' man. I used to get the ladies. And now I'm here, driving an hour just to see her smile, cuddle, and giggle. What is wrong with me? Speaking of which, here she is. Say hi. Hi, Chonky Monkey. Anyways, yeah, I don't know what happened to me. Look at me now.
Simping.
Yeah, that's what I was just telling them. I don't know what the hell happened to me. Anyways, here's tip number 2, and probably the most important tip for a lean bulk. There's no point in getting fat. 0 point! And here's what I mean. Essentially, getting fat is getting fat. I don't care how much muscle you think you're putting on. Most of it is going to melt away once you go back to your 3-pound a week cut. That's what's going to be the reality of it. Yes, getting obese and gaining weight at the same time, you will gain more weight if you're gaining more fat. Yes, I completely agree with that. Now here's the thing, if you're gaining a bunch of fat, you're gonna have to cut, you're gonna have to lose it. And what do most people do when they're like 40 pounds overweight? They try and lose as much weight as possible, i.e. losing as much muscle as possible in the least amount of time. That's what's gonna happen. So my number 1 tip on a lean bulk is try to keep your calories as close to maintenance as possible and slowly adding in calories around your workout, most likely gonna be carbs. So essentially what I do is I started my lean bulk at like 2,600 calories, and that was my maintenance, and I added 100 calories. And then after 2 weeks, I wasn't gaining any more weight. I added another 100 calories, i.e. keep doing that and you'll be completely fine. You won't gain that much fat. Like, since the beginning of my lean bulk, I believe now my maintenance calories is probably around 2,900 rather than 2,600, because it will up your metabolism since you're eating more food and gaining more fat. You're burning more calories at the same time. And also, I've only gained 7 pounds, which we could attribute maybe 2 or 3 pounds of that just to glycogen stores. That's about it. So if you're really looking to gain as much muscle as possible and putting on the least amount of fat as possible, because yes, evidently you will gain fat, but the diminishing return is a lot more beneficial than gaining a bunch of weight, trust me. And then when you want to come back on your cut, you just do the same thing. You take off 100 calories, and then when you stop losing weight, you take off another 100 calories, and you go like that. And you'll sustain much more of your muscle than if you're just doing a drastic cut of like 3 pounds a week. Not 300. So yeah, that's tip number 2, because I believe that for anybody beginning weightlifting or whatever it may be, lean bulking is the most beneficial thing rather than being a skinny rake or just being big and just not losing any weight. I believe a lean bulk at a sustainable body fat is completely the way to go. Take my tip, see if it works for you.
Open the light.
No.
Hi.
Yeah, if you didn't know, A, don't drink your calories. B, this won't kill you. If it's 0 calories, don't worry about it. And also, once the gyms open back up, and I'm actually going to have use of this right here, it's essentially testosterone, but in the cleanest and purest form, if you want, so it's like the extract of it. If you guys don't know anything about it, go search it up, and it may interest you. There's a lot of research on it, and a lot of backed up research, so you guys know it's like a safe supplement to take. And if you're interested, try it out. I'm going to try it out, see if it actually works, because I have my doubts. And a lot of bold claims were made about it, saying it's as strong as some anabolic steroids, which I completely disagree with. I'm sure it's not. It's probably not even 1/100th of what an actual anabolic steroid's results would give you. But I'm natural, and I'm looking to grow as much possibly as a natural, and I don't want to take any sort of gear to reach any sort of heights. I want to do it all naturally. I want to see what I can attain myself. No gear. Hi. But yeah, if you guys are curious as to if any sort of testosterone or any sort of extract related to it actually works, check out my Instagram, and I'll be posting updates on how I feel, if my strength is going up, if I see more muscle mass gains that are out of the ordinary. And that should be up in about, like, I want to say 2 months, but I don't know with this government if it's even the gyms are even going to be open at that time, but we'll see. And once I actually know, I'll let you guys know, and I'll let you guys know when I start taking it and if I see any results. Here's my third and final tip for anybody looking to go onto a lean bulk or is on a lean bulk, and that's macronutrients. Is it that important? Let's go into it. Now, if you guys have done any sort of research on muscle building, you guys know that protein is like the building block of muscle building, right? Now, does that mean you need 400 grams of protein more than on your regular diet just because you're on a bulk? Absolutely not. Completely stupid. Now, why is that? Well, your 2 other macronutrients, such as fats and carbs, have protein-sparing effects. What does that mean? Well, they kind of act like a protein when you consume them, so you don't need that much protein. The literature shows, if you do any, that you only need about 1 gram per pound of body weight. Usually they say about 0.8 to 1.2 grams per pound of body weight, and that's all you need. Now, the next one is fats. A lot of people seem to nowadays either overconsume them or not consume them enough, with the rise in keto diet and the other one just being, well, high protein, moderate carb, low fat diets. I don't believe in that. Yes, fats are more calorically dense than their opposites, such as proteins and carbs, at 9 calories per gram rather than 4 calories per gram, but they're not to be neglected. Yes, you can still have voluminous foods with low calories by implementing fats. It's completely possible. But how much fat should you be consuming in general? Well, people like to use a percentage and say between 20 and 35%, but you can also do it much easier than that, just looking at how many grams per pound of body weight. Once again, well, how much is that number? Well, it's approximately 0.25 or 0.4 grams per pound of body weight. That's how much fat you need in your diet. So now with those numbers, you guys can kind of estimate where you need your protein, where you need your fats, but what about the carbs? Well, what I like to do with my carbs is manipulate my carbs only. I don't really touch my fat, I don't really touch my protein. I only manipulate the carbs, and here's what I do to do that. So essentially, when I up my calories, I kind of see where I would need my carbs. So do I need more carbs in the morning because I feel more drowsy, or do I need to add them more after my workout because I wanted that boost of energy, or do I want them before my workout to have better pump, better energy in the gym? It really all depends on preference. But most commonly, when I add 100 calories to my diet and I want some quick carbs before my gym session, I eat these. I just add a Rice Krispie treat. And there you go. My 100 calories are done. A Rice Krispie treat to me every other 2 weeks and adding that into my diet is perfect. Why? Carbs my sweet tooth. It allows me to have much simple, more quick carbs into my system before my workouts. And it gives me better pumps in the gym, which, well, if you guys are bodybuilders, you're chasing the pump. It's great. But the most important thing out of a lean bulk is just have fun with it. Don't overcomplicate it. Right, in this video, I'm talking much more about those who really want the best of benefits of a lean bulk. So like exactly where you need your macronutrients, exactly how you should train, this, that, and the other. But that's really not necessary. If you guys are like, well, I'm allowed to 3,500 calories a day on my lean bulk. Can I have, I don't know, McDonald's? Yeah, sure, go for it. Use your McDonald's. You want KFC? Use KFC. Who cares? Have fun with it. Eat the foods that you like. Train the way that you like. If you get a plan from somebody you don't like it, don't use it. If you're looking to improve your macronutrient profile because you think there's more benefits, sure, go for it. But if you don't do it. It really doesn't matter. The best diet, the best training plan, and the best way to go about your fitness journey is to do the things that you can do for a long extended period of time. If that's having a donut every day, have a donut every day. If that's not training a specific muscle group like calves or legs or whatever it may be, I don't train calves, as you can see. I do. But do it. If that's what's going to keep you in the gym and keep you motivated to keep going, do that. On a diet level, there's no point in restricting yourself to chicken, rice, and broccoli if you can't do that the rest of your life. Like, there's no point in going into the gym every single day and doing 30 minutes of cardio if that's not sustainable. Don't do it if you can't sustain it. That's my trick. So all in all, I would say, if you're going to take something from this video, it's the last thing I just said. Keep everything sustainable. That's the best diet. That's the best training plan. That's the best thing you can ever do for yourself. If it's not sustainable, there's no point in doing it. Simple as that. Is that right, my chunky monkey?
Yeah. I don't know what you said.
That's going to be it for me, guys. I really don't want to bore you that much longer. Lean bulk is not a fun subject. I tried to make it fun, but not the best at it. I'm sorry. If you're feeling generous in any sort of way, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and comment down bulky because we're bulky boys. And ladies. Yeah, ladies too.
Yeah.
And if you're really feeling extra generous, subscribe to the channel. That would mean the absolute world to me. I'm just trying to grow a family over here. I'm not trying to get to millions of subscribers. My goal for 2021 is 25 subscribers. That is it. If I can get to 25 subscribers, my dreams are achieved. That's all I want. I don't want anything more than that, but I don't want less than that either. So the goal is 25. If we can get there, I'll be a proud person. Trust me, it would mean the world to me, and I truly mean that. So we'll leave it on that note. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day or night, depending on when you watch this. And that's it for me, guys. Bye.